Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into the astrological forecast for April 15th, 2025.
That's right. We're using insights from Tarot by High C.
Yeah, and the idea is really to unpack what these cosmic energies might actually mean for, your day-to-day.
Practical takeaways,
Yeah.
basically. And if folks want more detail, they can always check out tarot-by-ic.net for personal readings.
Good point. So the main themes today seem to be starting with this harmonious vibe for dealing with feelings.
Yeah, real supportive energy there.
And then shifting towards being more maybe authentic emotionally. And then later, things get a bit more adventurous, more direct in how we communicate.
That sums it up nicely. It's a progression, really. Starting inward, then moving outward with more clarity and, well, boldness later on.
Okay, let's dig into that morning part first. Scorpio moon trine Venus. That sounds pleasant.
It is, yeah. Think of Scorpio's depth, that
Yeah.
sort of emotional intensity.
Right.
Meeting Venus, which is all about connection, pleasure, what we value. The trine means they're working together smoothly.
So like passion meets harmony.
Exactly. It's really good energy for, say, creative projects or maybe having those deeper conversations. Even financial stuff could benefit from listening to your gut and being practical.
Okay, so intuition plus practicality. Makes sense.
It's about finding that sweet spot.
Then, moving into midday in the evening, the Scorpio moon also connects with Saturn and Mars in trines as well.
Yes. Also harmonious aspects.
Mhm.
So if the morning was about understanding those feelings,
Right, the Venus connection.
then these later alignments are about doing something with them.
Yeah.
Saturn provides the discipline, the structure,
Okay.
and Mars brings the energy, the drive to act.
So taking those insights and actually making things happen, channeling the intensity productively.
Precisely. It's about concrete action fueled by that emotional understanding, making meaningful progress.
I like that. Productive feelings. And then tonight, things shift again. Moon enters Sagittarius.
Yeah, that's quite a change in tone. Sagittarius brings this wave of optimism, adventure, looking forward.
Lighter then, compared to Scorpio.
Definitely lighter, more expansive. You might feel a bit more restless, maybe wanting to explore new ideas, or just connect in a more fun, outgoing way.
Okay, interesting progression through the day. But the really big news, maybe, starts today too. Mercury entering Aries. That lasts a while, doesn't it?
It does. It runs from today, April 15th, right through to May 10th. And this is significant.
So what's the core message here?
It's really about unlocking your voice, finding the power in your words. Aries energy is very direct, very initiating.
Right, fire sign energy.
Exactly. So Mercury, the communication planet, moving through Aries, it speeds up our thinking, makes it more forward-focused.
Yeah.
You might find yourself challenging old ideas, wanting to just cut to the chase.
So quicker decisions, more direct talk.
Definitely. Expect communication to become bolder, more decisive. It's actually a great time to, start that project you've been mulling over.
Uh-oh.
Or lead a conversation, negotiate more confidently. There's a strong link between thought and action now.
Sounds pretty empowering. Like if you've felt stuck, this could be a push.
Absolutely. It gives you confidence to tackle areas where you've maybe felt hesitant or unsure.
But there's always a but, isn't there? The forecast mentioned potential downsides.
Well, yes, that same fast, direct energy can sometimes tip over. You might find communication becomes a bit loud, maybe even blunt, without meaning to be.
Speaking before thinking.
That's the risk. Impatience can creep in. You might say something forcefully and not quite realize the impact. It's like your voice is powerful now, which is great, but use it clearly. State your needs.
But maybe pause before hitting send or speaking up in a heated moment.
Exactly. Be mindful. Words really do carry extra weight during this transit. You don't want to inadvertently burn bridges because you were too quick or didn't consider the other person's perspective.
Okay, so wrapping it up for today. We start with a supportive space for figuring out our feelings.
Right. That's Scorpio moon influence.
Which then helps fuel taking action as the day goes on. And then overarching all this, starting today, is Mercury in Aries.
Amping up our communication, making it direct, assertive.
But with a clear need for, let's say, mindful assertiveness. Be bold, but be clear and considerate.
That nails it. Balance the depth with the directness.
So here's a thought to leave everyone with. Think about one area, just one, where you've been hesitant to really speak your mind or ask for what you need. With this Mercury and Aries energy starting now and lasting a few weeks, how could you approach that differently? How can you use that boldness?
But still make sure you're communicating effectively and, kindly.
Exactly. Something to think about. Thanks for unpacking all that with us today.
My pleasure.